Hey guys, working on a 2007 Kia Spectra. Gonna be changing out your PVC valve on this car. I'll show you where it's located and see how hard it is to do. Alright, so your PVC valve, got your intake, your manifold. It's gonna be right back here, right by your throttle position. Here's your throttle position sensor. And it's gonna be right back there. We need to take this cover off to see what we're looking at. So, get two 10mm bolts. One there, and this cover comes off. Pretty simple. Alright, so we got it off. Looks like your PVC valve is right here. You get the hose, cut off your manifold down to here. So looks like we need a pair of needle nose to get this clamp off, and then we're going to back that hose off. So it should go into your intake like this, and go in there like that, and then screw. And then the hose is gonna go down on this. This is where your hose clamp's at, so it's gonna take a little bit to get off. So needle nose, a little bit of elbow grease, and we should have this thing off in a second. So that was pretty simple. I didn't have to take my clamp loose. Just had to push back on it, and this foam sleeve that went around the PVC valve is good. So now we just need to figure out what size it is. We're gonna take our old one here, or our new one rather, see if we can match it up real quick. Alright, so it looks like it is a 9/16. That'll fit this bad boy. Oh man, now we just gotta get it out of here. Alright, here's our, just gotta get a wrench on there. Turn it just a few times. See. Get it out, you want to turn it towards your intake filter. Anyways, you don't need to see me do this, so I'll get back to you once I get it out. As you can see, new and old. I'm going to take this throttle cable off and this other hose to put this thing back in, because it was a pain in the butt. So I'm going to loosen these two bolts here, or just move the throttle cable out of the way. I'm going to take this hose here off. That way it's not as hard. Alright, we got this hose out of the way here, and our throttle cable, we just pushed it back. So now we should just be able to get this thing in. No problems. Oh yeah, so much easier. I would recommend doing that first before you do what I did, taking everything apart. I'm just going to tighten this back up there. Doesn't need to be super tight. Whew. Just bend it over, it's killing my back. Alright, so we got it on there. Can't go any further. I'll take this sleeve, put back over. This was the hard one to get on, so we're just gonna anyways, let's see if I can get this thing back on here. Whew, I'm gonna take a break for a second. Sorry, I got the camera going every which way. I need to buy a tripod. Alright, it's back on. I'm just going to take this other hose. Let's run into the intake. Just slide it back on if I can get my fingers back behind it. There we go. Turn that. I need to hire me a cameraman or something. Hang on. They make special tools that grab onto these. Alright. Good. I put the bolts back on this throttle cable so I wouldn't lose it. I do that every time I'm working on something. I always put the bolts back where they came from. As long as it's not going to be in the way. Just gotta put these back on. Anyways, I need both hands to do this, so when I get all this back together and put the cover back on, we're good to go. So, hey guys, I'm still working on getting that throttle cable back in, but I figured go ahead and tell you I'm working on it. If you see anything that you don't like or you like, give me any tips or whatever. I know my camera is shaky. That's because I'm doing this by myself. I don't have a tripod. I'm not a professional. But I try. That's all we can say. That's all we can do. Anyways, I've got this back on. Oh, lose me there. That was my socket. Just fell in the engine bay to the floor. So, be right back. All right. Just hand tied those. It's just holding the cable on, not doing a whole lot of good if you just get down on it. Just a magnet from earlier. Anyways, comment, subscribe, like, guys. Talk to you later. Move to the next project. All right, man, we're done putting this cover back on. We're gonna call it a day. I've still got the timing to do on this thing, so that'll probably be next weekend. It's February and it's almost 70 outside, which is crazy, but there's a storm moving in. It's really humid outside, so I'm gonna go inside and take a break. Just remember, don't tighten bolts down super tight if they're just holding things on like a cover or a cable. Everything's got a recommended torque spec. If you want to know what that is, look it up in your manual. Probably find it online in some forums. I'm not going to tell you here. Anyways, comment, subscribe, like. Talk to you later. Bye.